got me this Russian military jacket, legit, authentic. I think it's kind of ironic that the zipper broke on it. Russia, do better. And then this hat. This hat is, I think my dad, he says it's a Russian hat. He says it's the Russian military. My dad buys this stuff. He's got like magazines. He's a gun dealer, you know, and he collects. Man, look at the deer trail coming through here, man. Boom. Lots of deer activity in these woods. Northern Michigan, in the middle of frickin' nowhere. I'm about, I don't know. I'm 5 miles. I'm 5 miles. I'm 5 miles, honey. 5 miles from the car. But really, I'm like, you know, 50, 70 miles from the house. Middle of nowhere. The only thing I'm going to hear out here is coyotes and possibly wolves, maybe an elk or two. This is my camp. I was just scouting for some trees to cut. I'm going to have to, I got my old Zubat saw. Professional, huh? Professional? Yeah. But I'm a pro. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this fire going a little better, make me a cup of cocoa. That's the first thing. I had to look around for some wood. I wanted some big pieces. There's some rocks over there I got to try to get too. Rocks are going to be what keep me warm tonight. So I should put that tarp up, but I think I might just drape it over. Just throw it over the top. That's good enough. Maybe stake it down and make some steaks. I'll carve up some steaks with my knife and then like stake it down. I was going to like strap it up with rope and all that stuff, but I'm tired, man. I walked 5 miles, honey. 5 miles. Yeah, I'm still in shape for an old man. I'm just saying. All right, I'm going to get some stuff popping. Then we're going to eat a Russian MRE. You know what? I got Russian MREs. So I was going to cook up some of this deer meat that I brought, but I remembered I brought a couple MREs, you know, meals ready to eat. So if you don't know what those are, Google them. My friend Tyler Allen from Minds and Bandits podcast came salmon fishing with me, and he brought me all these MREs from Russia. He's like, check them out. So we're gonna eat some, see how they go. By the way, the gimbal that I'm holding, so if you see a strange shadow at times, the gimbal that has my phone on, the camera phone or the GoPro, which is not, it's just a phone, iPhone 15, so it's got good sound. It's just pitchfork. I just got a strap with a bungee cord to a pitchfork. See, ready? Just like that. I look insane, but I'm warm. I stay strapped with a .177 caliber BB pistol. Oh, safety was off. Not the safest thing. Thing is about a BB gun. I said this on many videos in the past. You know, in my trout fishing and stuff. People think it's funny. It's because I can't carry a gun. I'm a felon. Let me tell you something. If somebody shot you in the face with this BB gun one time, you'd have a really bad day. A bear, a mountain lion. I mean, it's very possible you shoot a bear or mountain lion in the face with a BB gun. You might just anger them. But it's 50-50. There is a good 50% chance that he's like, oh my God, that hurt, and he runs away. At least you have something. My wife carries a BB gun when she's out in the woods, and I'm just telling you, the most dangerous thing in the woods is a two-legged freak. It's a two-legged predator, a human. And if a drunk, meth head, lunatic, backwood, hillbilly, whatever, comes and mobbing up on my wife, first of all, her gun looks like a real gun. She has a Glock. It looks and feels like a real Glock. So it's like somebody's going to see it on her waist, on her hip, and she's going to be like, because it's open carry in Michigan. You can carry wide out in the open. But even if she has to shoot a mother effer, she's supposed to sing out. I mean, 4 or 5 shots to the face, man. Hit you in the eye and stuff. I mean, you're going to have a really bad day, whether you're a bear or whatever. Anyways, back to my MREs. So my fire went out, so I'm going to use my bellows here to start it. I don't know if you're seeing that. Put this birch bark in there by the coals. Once it gets hot enough, it'll blow us in the flames. go. Here we go. Here we go. We got flames. Now we just got to put some twigs on there, and we're back in action. I gotta heat up my MRE. This thing is gold. I'm just saying, you gotta make sure you get you a bellows. My 7 bellows, huh? Gotta have one of these. I have 2 or 3. There's a famous 2 Live Crew song called My 7 Bizzos. Not even sure what that means, but this is my 7 billows. Have one, because if you can't get a fire started, it's gonna get down to like 20 degrees tonight or less. And if I don't keep myself warm, you know, really, one of the keys is getting warm. Is you have to stay warm, keep yourself warm, and then so your core temperature is, you know, good. That way, when you finally do go to bed and get in your sleeping bag and you're all, you know, snugged up in your sleeping bag, you can stay warm. Because if you get really cold and you're like freezing, then you get into bed freezing, you ain't gonna make it. So you have to have fire. You have to have fire. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to collect a bunch of wood and pile up just a massive amount of wood for the night. Tonight I'll have wood for the night. I'm sleeping in a stupid little goofy tent. Probably not any better than the tripod shelter I'm going to build tomorrow. But whatever the case, I got fire from my bellows. So let's go get some wood. You with me? All right, so I'm about to have my dinner, and I wanted to show you. I look ridiculous in this friggin' hat. I want to show you kind of what I got going here. So there's a kit here that I have. If you look here, it all fits together. It all goes in here. This is actually bowl, and you can drink out of it. This is like a drinking thing. I brought my thing so I can have some cocoa. But there's a little bowls, 2 bowls. It's enough for 2 people. There's a frying pan. There's a pot for boiling water, which I'm going to have to do. There's little spoons and forks. And so I got that. It all fits in this one little package here, so it's not very big. And then what I have is, this is going to blow your mind. The funny thing is, like, I just talked to Tyler Allen. This amazing timing. So Tyler Allen is the guy I told you about I went fishing with, salmon fishing last fall, and he gave me a bunch of MREs. It's so quiet tonight. So I'm going to bust out these MREs right now in front of you, because I don't even know what's in there. And let's see what's in this bad boy. And if you want some cocoa, I'm hoping there's cocoa in there. I think there probably is. I've only opened one of these in my life, so thing is, don't want to lose anything. When you're here out in the woods, it's getting cold. It's getting very cold. And you don't want to lose anything, because, like, I got this little knife, and that's how I open this thing. But anyways, I want to show you this MRE. I've only opened one of them in my life, so I'm hungry as hell, so whatever's in there, I'm about to smash it. Let's see what's in here. Let's get it angled. I'll lose my knife. These things are pretty robust. Alright, so, a whole bunch of crackers. I've tried these Russian crackers. They're not that great. I think this is enough food for one day. So it's a whole day's worth of Russian food, which, I mean, eating pretty good, man. That's a lot of calories right there. Oh, here's the problem. I don't speak Russian. No idea what that is. The thing is, the last one, okay, 2 things. One is there's like tells you what's in there, right? I don't know if it's English or not. I think it's Russian, so it doesn't matter. But there's a website, if I had the internet, you can go and, like, you can take a picture of it and go to the website, and it'll tell you what it says. I don't know what it says. So there's 2 of these things. We're going to just mystery open one up. Crackers. These are heating things there's no matches in there. That's kind of funny. You think they were matches. Those are to heat your food up. Here's something else. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know what any of this stuff is. I'm just gonna go for it, man. There was a big old thing of, what the hell, how many of these things are there, man? What is it? There's napkins. No cocoa? It's tea. What is this? I don't speak Russian. I'm hoping this is cocoa. Oh, I really am. Russian cocoa. Nope. It's a drink, like a Gatorade. So I have cocoa. I brought here. This is, it looks like chocolate. Some kind of dressing or some kind. I wish I would have did a little more homework. There's salt. I don't know what the frick. I wish I would have opened this ahead of time and figured out what the hell I got here. I don't even know where the salt is. I don't know if this is salt or not. What the hell is that? Coffee creamer. This is insane, man. I don't even know where the salt is. Sugar. All right, sugar. This says sugar on it, so. But, you know, you gotta have some salt. Oh, is that salt? That's probably pepper. I think that's pepper. Let's see. Yep. Pepper. There's gotta be salt in here, man. You can't have pepper. You can't have a frickin' thing with Gatorade. You cannot have an MRE without salt. That's insanity. Nice spoon in there. What the hell is this? Some kind of seasoning? Kind of weird seasoning? Like, are you kidding me? I don't have salt. That's gonna ruin my day. It's gonna drink tea. I don't know what this stuff is. Sugar. Lots of sugar. No salt. What's this? Oh, more coffee creamer. I'll just throw that in there for my cocoa. I got 3 spoons in here. Why would I need 3 spoons? All right, let's open some of this stuff up. I cannot believe there's no salt. How do you have Russian MRE? Russia, you suck. Tea, chocolate, sugar. Not a freaking thing of salt in here. What do you do this? Tell me this is salt, please. Yeah. Finally. All right. Is this anything that needs to be heated, I wonder? I don't know what this is. I don't know what any of this stuff is. These are different things. Kwa, Mark Okel, and blah, 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 blah. Well, this is the biggest one, so let's see what it is. They're all pretty big, but let's see what it is. It might be like corned beef or something. I'm hoping, because I'm hungry as a mofo. Come on, man. I gotta really put this kind of energy into opening this thing. I gotta cut it open. Freaking Russians. I hope it's not fish. Oh, it's like beef stew. I gotta heat it up. All right. All right, so here's what I'm doing. Some kind of beef stew. Yeah, I'll heat it up. And there we go. I'm gonna have a cup of cocoa right now. Oh, hot water coming at you. It's actually, the camera makes it a lot lighter than it is. It's pretty freaking dark already. I'm gonna make a cocoa. I got creamer in it. And there's just salt over there. I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna open another one of these. What'd I do with that knife, though? What'd I do with the freaking knife? Do not set anything down in life when you're out here. There it is. If you do, you'll lose it. If this is beef stew again, I'm just gonna add more of it because I'm actually that hungry. Forget this. Oh no, I don't know what the frick this is. I think it's beans, chili, some kind of chili. I'll eat it. All right. Always keep your stuff. I mean, you know what? Napkins, crackers. I mean, I can't say that the Russian MRE is bad. There's a lot of food. I mean, this is like twice as much food as I would eat in a day, 3 times as much. So this is like triple the amount of food I would eat in a day. So they, you know, but again, if you're a young man in a military situation, you know, you definitely would want to eat good. So forget this little funky ass spoon, right? I'm using my metal one. Gangster metal one. I got a cocoa in here somewhere. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I just dumped out all my creamer. Lucky for me, I got more Russian creamer. And I just can't remember what the creamer looked like. Swiss Miss. Cold. I've been bleeding. I cut myself a couple times. Temperature's dropping now. It's down probably 22, 23 degrees. These crackers are bad. I remember from the first one, trying them. Not tasty. It's all right though. We'll get her done. Basically, it's like, ow, jeez, oh Pete, it's hot. This is the fork that came with my get up. Let's try it. Let's try some Russian. It's very stringy together-ish. Probably needs a little salt. I think this is the salt. Yeah. See how it goes. At least I'm warm by the fire. Good. It's just beef, hunks of beef. So if you're in the Russian military, out in the woods fighting, I mean, it's a good meal, man. I mean, this is better than half the country of America eats these days. I mean, what I'm saying is, there's a lot of people out there who aren't doing so well. Would be happy to have some. Let me see. Now, this water in this cocoa is snow, melted snow. So it's gonna have a bunch of sticks and twigs and stuff in it. I don't care. When I'm out with Maria, that's one of her pet peeves. I can care less. Oh, I needed that. Nice cup of hot cocoa and some beef. It's like a roast. I don't know. It's a roast. It's just cheap cut of meat. It's kind of grizzly and sinewish, but perfectly healthy and good. And tasty, yeah. Quite tasty. Shout out to Vladimir Putin. He may be a dictator, but he at least has some balls and backbone. The leaders of America don't. The only thing that matters to the leaders of America who lead the country today are we diverse enough? Do we have enough diversity hires in our administration? And is the LGBTQ crowd satisfied with whatever we're doing? Which nobody knows what they're doing. Also, are are we giving enough billions of dollars to everybody else but American people? So that the administration makes sure of that they give everybody money but us. Not that I'm expecting anyone to give me any money, but if I was going to, spend $100 billion of tax dollars, I'd certainly be like, oh, how about giving it to the veterans or homeless people or drug addicts who need rehabilitation or, I don't know, don't get me started. But, it really is tasty. But no, here in America, we send our money everywhere. And, I'm not like a military strategist expert. Here's a couple of novel ideas. One is that $100 billion is going to go to either it's going to go right out the back door to Zelensky and his cronies and the senators who approved the bill, wrote and approved the bill. That's probably half of it. And the other $50 billion are going to one of 5 defense contractors, or all 5 divvied it up. So it's just cycling the money right back to the people they're stealing it from, which, or basically steal it from us to give to them. The defense contractors get all the money. The war Ukraine is fighting against Russia is not a war that can be won. Everybody knows that. Like I said, you don't have to be a military strategist. No. Russia can't, Ukraine is never going to win that war, ever. So just let Putin take whatever he's going to take. And, why are we giving hundreds of billions of our dollars? How much is NATO giving? NATO's given as a whole a fraction of what we have, and they're together combined like 50 countries. Makes no sense. All right, now I'm going to throw this chili stuff in here. I'm going to heat that up. Let's see what happens with that. I don't know if it's going to be any good. Notice that I'm being intentionally kind of loud. Like doing that clanking metal and stuff. Because the smell of food could very well attract, predators. And so, doing this, making those kind of sounds, those are not natural to nature, and that's why when that Sasquatch threw rocks at me, that's what I did. I took the pot and pan and a machete and banged them together, because those are not natural sounds, metal on metal. They never happen in nature, so that was my goal. So anyways, right now, I could, downwind of me, and the wind's going this way. Downwind of me is every animal within a mile knows I'm here eating food. A mile. Deer don't care. Porcupines, things like that don't care. But predators like wolves and coyotes, even bears if they're awake, unlikely they're awake, but still, you might smell this and wake up. Then what? Anyway, it's been an interesting day. I'm exhausted. I drove, 70 miles in my car. Unloaded my four-wheeler, drove that 5-6 miles down the trail till it didn't go anymore. Then drove that still another half mile till it was basically in the middle of the wilderness. I could have kept going a little farther, but I didn't want to go so far in the woods with the four-wheeler that I could lose it. Even though there's snow, but there's not snow everywhere. So you might, and I don't know what the weather's like. I didn't even look. Like it could be 50 degrees around and the snow can all melt, or it could be a blizzard. I'm prepared for either or. I kind of hope that I get a blizzard. Poor Maria. She didn't even know I was leaving. I gave her a note. She was at church. I left her a note. Said, I'm going on an adventure. Taking the day, a couple of days off, and I'm going to go on an adventure. I'm going to video it. I need to get away. I need to get out. And so I'll see you in a couple of days. And I said, when you start to worry if I'm going to be all right, if you're scared that I'm in danger or something can happen to me, pray. Rely on your faith. You're a woman of faith. I remember when Moggy disappeared for 3 days, my cat, Moggy, who I adore. Maria said, she's going to come home. Now, I thought she'd been killed by something because I found a bunch of blood and fur. Blood and fur right where I last saw her 3 hours ago. Blood and fur all over the place, splattered. I'm like, something got her, like a fox or a coyote, something ran right up and got her. And I didn't, of course I didn't believe she's coming back. She can't come back. She's dead. Something killed her. Could have been an eagle. Could have been lots. She's a little tiny cat. Maria said, nope, she's going to come back. I have faith. I'm like, well, somebody's got to have it because I don't. And 3 days later, I heard a little meow by the front door. Thought I was hearing things. Open up the front door, and there was Maggie. She come walking in. So what happened was the previous night, I had forgotten about it. 2 male tomcats had been out in front of my garage fighting. I remember it was a really violent fight, crash, bang. They were banging out they were right where I saw that blood and hair, but I'd forgotten about that, right? I totally forgot about it. Because after, when she came home, I'm like, well, what the hell was that? And then it hit me. And this is 3 days, 3.5 days had gone by. And when she came home, I'm like, well, what was that? And then I go, man, I remember those cats were out there fighting. It was super loud. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. I heard it, woke me up. 2 cats screaming and banging in the garage. I went out there and yelled to break it up. But anyways, my wife had God-like, well, she says Maggie-like faith. I say that. Listen, when I leave and I go on these adventures out in the woods, and I do, periodically go on these type of crazy adventures in the wilderness by myself. Sometimes on my dirt bike, sometimes just camping, driving on the car as far as I can go, and then walk in. I just said, have Maggie-like faith. Have the faith you had in Maggie. Just believe that I'm going to be okay. I'll make it home. I'll be safe. I'm just going to enjoy myself, enjoy God, enjoy the outdoors, hang out with myself, and that's it. Now I'm going to eat some more of this. It's you know what it is? It's here's the one I opened. It's some kind of it's kind of beans and hot dog type of meat in there. So that's what I'm eating. So cheers. After I eat this, I'm gonna get this fire roaring. I'm gonna go look for some rocks so I can heat the rocks up and put them in my tent so I don't freeze to death tonight. And then I'm gonna get ready for bed. It smells like camp food. Just saying. I tell you, whatever this is, it's not bad. It's like chili, Russian chili. It's a good thing I'm out here tonight sleeping by myself. Cause chili, I don't do well chili. I get gas. That's crazy. Crazy. Maria won't even sleep in the same house as me. Oh, you heard a funny story? When I first got home from prison, my cousin and my godsons came up to go salmon fishing, and we camped by the river in the middle of nowhere. But it's only 20 miles from my house. So the funny thing is, this girl that I went to high school with, her parents live up here, and she had a bunch of kids, and she comes over to my campsite, and she's like, yeah. And she's like, the kids are there, so I got my 2 godsons there. Actually, I think all 3 of my godsons were there. But anyways, and her kids. So my girlfriend, who went to school with this girl too, my wife, drives the 20 miles, comes to our camp. So we end up eating a bunch of chili. I'm not going to be sleeping with my wife. I have a little tent for myself. I've only been married to my wife I've only been out of prison and married for a month. So the girls are there and they're laughing. There's a funny moment where the girl was there's some kind of depression or something, and she starts crying, and my wife was like, oh my God, she's had a hugging her and stuff. I'm like, really? And this is supposed to be a man moment. When this is me and my godsons and my cousin were in there, we're just like, this is man stuff, bro. We're camping and out there in the woods by the river, we eating all these. So they brought a bunch of chocolate chip cookies and milk, real milk, because I drink only Fairlife. So this chick brings the chocolate cookies and milk. So I eat a couple bowls of chili, and then 10 cookies and a couple glasses of milk, which is insane. So now my stomach's going. I know I'm in for a night, So it's about midnight. I tell my wife, all right, honey, I'm going to get ready to go to bed. You're going to drive home. She's like, no, you want me to spend the night? I'm like, no, you don't have to spend the night. It's just, we're out here camping. We're going to go fishing first thing in the morning, so you don't got to stay the night. Just drive home. It's 20 miles. Oh, no, I'll spend the night. I'll spend the night with you in the tent. In my mind, I'm just like, she's going to be in big trouble. And dude, you hear the coyotes? A whole pack of coyotes somewhere over there. Quite a far away, you probably can't hear them. But something just went crashing over there. That's kind of creepy. I guess it was a deer or something. Or an elk. Anyways, I fart all night long in this tent and blow it up. And it is so bad. It's so bad that my cousin, who's in another tent 20 feet away, he's like, oh my God, dude, I can smell it over here, you sick bastard. I was like, dude, and my poor wife didn't say a word. It got to the point at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I like unzipped my tent, opened the door to air it out, and I went outside. I had to get air. I'm just like, can't breathe. It's so bad. It was so bad that I had to step out. She didn't say a word the whole night. I imagine it was traumatizing to her. After that, she didn't say. I mean, I was ripping them, so I was laughing. Poor thing, man. That's love. That's how you know somebody really loves you, if they put up with that kind of stuff. Well, it's getting dark. I think I'll get my headlamp. Maybe that'll help. I'm gonna get some fire going. Gotta have a headlamp. Now, typically if I was like, camping with my wife and we were doing like a real camping trip, I would have a couple lanterns and stuff. But, I was traveling light, trying to show you I'm a minimalist, trying to be minimal. That sticks. That's the thing. If you're traveling light, like minimalist wise, you don't have a bunch of lanterns and all kinds of stuff. You just got bare minimum. I'm gonna get that bellows and get that popping. Keep everything in one place so you don't lose it. Watch how this bellows works. Let me get this thing going. Just like that. Just like that, we got a fire. Alright. Oh no. Thought I lost my bellows. Gonna be a cold night. Not looking forward to sleeping on that little crappy ass mat. I'm getting smoked out, but I'm gonna finish eating my chili. This was a good MRE. Pleasantly surprised. Did not expect it. Shout out to Tyler Allen from Minds and Madness podcast, who gave me these MREs. We have our own MREs too. Maria has some for like prepper scenarios. I gotta be cooler. Some really good chili, man. Holy crap. I hope that other container is this. And believe it or not, the crackers that I said were disgusting are like perfect for this. I just heard something. There's critters out here. They're smelling this food. It's delicious. It's some of the best chili I ever had. Or I'm just really hungry. I think it actually is good chili. I don't think it's just me, my appetite, because I hike 20 miles today or whatever. 20 miles of honey. Can you believe that? She wouldn't have believed I could just hike miles and miles and miles all day long. I didn't get a ton of B-roll because, I don't know, one of the things that bothers me when I'm watching like Outdoor Boys or whatever, and the whole show is like him walking. I'm like, all right, we see you out in the woods, you're walking. Like, say something remarkable or do something remarkable. You know, I'm just saying, I like the guy. I'm not dogging him out or nothing, but I'm just saying, personally, it's not one of my favorite things to see him just walking or driving a motorcycle, a four-wheeler, a snowmobile or something. I'd rather see him doing something, you know? And even me, like eating, at least I'm saying, I'm hitting there talking, I'm sharing a story, whatever. Well, I'm gonna collect some more firewood, and then I'm gonna, well, I kind of want to know what dessert is. I don't know. I have a feeling this is some kind of like fruit. I already lost my knife. Now there it is. I'm gonna guess it's like a peaches or something. Yep. Oh no! What the hell is this? What the hell is this? I literally can't identify what that is. I have no idea what that is. No idea. What in the hell is this? Like some kind of sweet potato or something? It's not it's not bad. It's not terrible, but not really great either. I don't know if it should be sweet or if it needs salt. It's really weird. Not my thing. Let's try the salt one. Russians. Who knows? My fingers are so dirty. All right, this is, what the hell is this? What the frick is this? It's like putty. Dude, this is one of the weirdest foods I've ever tasted in my life. Look at this. It's I think it's some kind of cheese. It's like, doesn't have much flavor. The consistency of cream cheese. This Russian cream cheese is super weird. I guess with crackers, won't be too bad. It's Russian cream cheese. Weird though. It's like a yellow color. Cheese. I'm getting it. This weird Russian cream cheese. This freaking light drives me nuts. Not really my favorite, although it's edible. All right, gotta be dessert in here though, man. I shouldn't have dessert, don't I? This has gotta be dessert. Let's see what. It better not be like some fruit, like dried peaches or something. What the frick is this, man? This is the weirdest stuff. My goodness, you Russians are weird. I can't, I don't know. I have no words. Yeah. It's like some kind of meat paste. Meat paste. Not much flavor. Yeah, coyote. I think that was a wolf. That was a wolf. Hear it? That was a wolf. Not that far away either. Probably a quarter mile away. It's a wolf. If this was a coyote, coyotes sound different. So there's no dessert? What a freaking... I feel like I got jacked. Let's try this. This one. No dessert. Now the coyotes are calling. pack over there. Wolf was over there. Pack of coyotes over here. Yeah. There's another wolf way far away. So do you know what they're doing? If you don't know why they do that, they're sounding off. They're basically letting each other know who is who. So the wolves don't want to fight with other wolves, so they kind of locate. I can hear a wolf way far away. Coyotes too. So there's a pack of coyotes there. There's a pack of coyotes there. They basically are telling each other, I'm hunting over here. We know you're hunting over there. Stay out of my way. I'll stay out of yours. We'll all get along. But there's other times, believe it or not, when a couple of coyotes will call other coyotes in using a different call and yap or whatever, because they can't kill a deer by itself. So they have a deer that's wounded, or there's only two of them that can't get the deer down, but they're starving. So they start calling, trying to get reinforcements. And they know what's what. So if there's a coyote within a mile and they hear that, and they're like, okay, there's two coyotes trying to kill a deer, 2 or 3, whatever, but they're having trouble. But if we show up and get together, even though they might be from an enemy pack or a different pack that's not part of our pack, if we team up together, we can kill a deer and we all eat. And that's how they go. But typically they're echo sounding like they are. They're basically telling each other, I'm here, you're there, we'll stay over here, you stay over there, and we don't want to end up dying. So, because they will kill each other. They will fight. I'm a little disappointed there's no dessert in this thing. That said, I'm eating the last of this chili stuff, and it's delicious. I had to get the worst headlamp I got. You know, I got 6 headlamps in there, and the one that's like the band is stretched out. Well, it's a good thing you'll be sleeping alone in a tent tonight. I got lucky. It's not blizzarding. I mean, it's early February. Typically right now, it's snow could be blasting down. I figured, I really didn't take off today because I thought the weather's nice. I just decided to take off today. Didn't really care about the weather. Rain, sleet, snow, I'm going. I'm out here. So regardless, I just so happened to have a nice day. It's getting cold. It's cold right now. Just other weird stuff. I'm not eating it. Weird cheese. I just can't believe it's not dessert, man. Nothing. Just no dessert. It's a weird thing. What is this? Oh, applesauce. That's what it is. There's a thing of applesauce. I know because there's an apple on there. See? But, I'm down for some applesauce. Russian applesauce. It's dark in color. It's not applesauce, it's apple jelly. Put on this cracker. If I had some peanut butter, I'd be like, yeah. Maybe it is some peanut butter. Yeah. Lots of tea. That's the Russians like the tea. Them weird like meat pastes and weird cheese things, and I can't do it. Even hungry as I am, can't do it. It's just the fear of the unknown, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to eat something you don't even know what the hell it is. It's creepy. Getting dark. You know, believe it or not, I did bring a little lantern. I have a little one. What I have is like a Every time I go camping, I bring this one little kit. It's a little survival kit. It's just a black bag filled with rope, a little lantern, a little hand crank radio, in case something, God forbid, a war starts. And when I'm out here, or something, there's the EMP and my four-wheeler don't work or whatever, at least I'll have a radio that I can listen to, ham radio, see what the hell's going on in the world, at least theoretically. I have this radio with a crank. Also brought a fishing pole and a fishing reel. Actually, no, I didn't bring a fishing pole. I bought a reel. Now I'll show you how I can make I'll show you. I'll make a, well, I have, in my fishing kits for survival kit, what I have is an eye, which I can tape or wrap with like a rubber band on the end of a stick. Couple eyes. I have a couple eyes for rod eyes, and then I have a reel. As long as you have a reel, you can make a rod out of a stick. I'll show you how I do that. Uh-oh. Silly. Told you. Tried to tell you. Pepper. I don't need no pepper. All right, guys. I'm going to collect some more wood, and then I'm going to get ready for bed, man. Ain't going to be fun. Hey, we out here. Boom. All right, two things. A is I spilled my cocoa, and that sucks. Sucks. B, there was a dessert. Chocolate. Dark chocolate. I can't believe I spilled my cocoa. Idiot. And it's delicious. Remember I was saying, there's no dessert, no dessert. Freaking Russians got dessert, but it's like dark chocolate. I prefer milk chocolate, but I'm going to save some for breakfast. I have 1 pack of hot cocoa, crackers, a couple eggs, some bacon. So if I don't catch anything, or I don't shoot anything, which is probably very unlikely, with my pellet gun, if I don't shoot anything to eat, catch any fish, all I got is a protein bar, 2 eggs, 4 things of bacon, and whatever's left in this MRE. So I'm saving a piece of chocolate for the morning. Usually, when I'm camping with my wife, I bring milk chocolate and s'mores. I make s'mores. I'm the s'more master. But traveling this light, delicious though. Funny how much better food tastes when you're really hungry. You sit around all day and don't do nothing. Food, I can take it or leave it. Hike 5 miles into the wilderness in the freezing cold. I'm hungry as a mofo. And I also discovered I have another something. So we do have that. That could be my breakfast. The other stuff was good. They did give me some napkins. Oh, look. Here's how I clean my pan. This is put snow in the pan, swish it around. There's some burnt areas there, so I'll show you I can show you how to fix that too. I'll show you. All right. So get rid of that on my hat. Now you take some dirt. Dirt is very abrasive. So you put the dirt in it, and you just use the sand or dirt like a scrub pad. That's it. You can grab like a little bit of moss or grass with sand, and then get it really good. Just use it like it's a scrub pad. Then get some more snow. Melt the snow. Put some more wood on the fire. I could use some wood. My kid is falling. Whoa! What the? frick is happening? Ah, I really need a cat. Ah, Jesus, break my neck. Messing with this thing. I really need a camera crew. Make my life a lot easier. This is what. Armand Asante, I put him up on Outdoor Boys. Look at this guy, man. He's get freaking 3 million views in one day. I mean, I do the same thing. I do the same thing for fun. I don't even think about videoing it. I just go out there. This is the type of stuff I actually just go out and do. And this guy's like doing exactly what I do. Get 3 million views. This guy's making millions, bro. So I tell him, look at this guy. He gets millions and millions of views. So next thing you know, Armand Asante's saying, dude, you could do the same thing, but better. I don't know. It's just different. I don't know if I'm saying better, but I'm just I'm different than somebody else. I'm not the guy. I'm not the guy. But whatever the case is, I'm me. One of the things you always got to think about when you're out camping like this is your garbage. Nobody ever thinks about that. But you got to find something to do with your garbage. This is where my garbage is going. I'm going to save this weird food. Because if I get really hungry, I'll eat it. It's so weird though. The flavor of it, man. What the hell? Now, thing is, I'll put this in the tent. I'll leave the garbage out here. You just don't, I definitely don't want to waste the salt. I got bacon and eggs tomorrow. I need salt. All right, you guys. I'm gonna head in a minute, and I'll show you my sleeping arrangement. I gotta love my pillow. Actually, this jacket's gonna be my pillow. So, my pillow, huh? The guy, he's a Christian, my pillow guy. Clean off my fork. Put my hat back on, my goofy ass hat. And I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm heading through the woods. I was digging around for some rocks, and I saw this big hole in the ground. Look at all the deer tracks and stuff in here, man. Tomorrow I'll get all these pine boughs. You hear that this pine branches fell off there. We use them for my shelter. Something. The loggers must have blew up a stump or something in here. Think about getting these rocks, and you can heat them up. Big ass rocks. Wish I could find some smaller rocks. Here we go. Yeah, this will work. I just need a few rocks like this, and I can heat them up. Cool. There's another one. Big one there, it's too big. Alright. Got rocks. We had rocks. Let me put this thing down. So what I'm doing is I'm heating these rocks up for about 20 minutes. Now I'm going to take some aluminum foil. That's one of the reasons I brought all this aluminum foil. And kind of wrap them with foil. It's tricky though. You can't just grab a hot rock, out of the fire. You have to use sticks. I kind of designed it with the way I could pick it up. So there's one, two, probably get three. Can't touch them, they're too hot. Burn your freaking hand off. I think I can get 3 in this foil pack. Double wrap them. They're hot. Yeah, these things will be kicking heat out for hours. Got a couple more in there. So, I'm gonna burn myself. Yeah, hot rock foil packs. The thing is, they're not like super scalding you hot, but they will slowly cool down over a few hours. Getting them out of here a pain in the ass. So. It's basically chopsticks on steroids. Come on, Putana. These are gonna keep me warm tonight. The only way I'm gonna be able to sleep is if I have heat. All right. Save some of that wood so I don't have to find a bunch of wood in the morning. Good to double wrap them. You can always reuse the foil, but you double wrap them so the heat stays in longer. You know, like I said, tomorrow night I can do it again using the same foil and same rock. You gotta not burn yourself. They're hot as a mother. Alright, let me go put these in the tent. I'm gonna burn myself. Alright, you can come with me. Boom. That's it. Hope it don't snow. If it does, I'll be dry. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get in there now and go to bed. Let me put this fire out, and you can come with me to get to sleep. I'm gonna leave this food out here, man. I don't think anyone's gonna get it. I've been wrong before. There's one thing of cocoa left in there, and I don't want to lose it. Messy ass camp. Alright, bring my machete. Always bring the machete in. Always bring my weaponry in. BB gun, knife, machete. My go-to weapon of choice if something happens is the machete. Because, dude, with this machete, dude, I can hack off somebody's head in like one swing. I could just bear, crazy person, doesn't matter. This machete, if I put some oomph behind it, it's game over. So, all right, now I'm gonna put the fire out. Tomorrow we're gonna be sleeping in this teepee. It's gonna be a lot colder. I'm not sure if I have the balls to do that. I guess I got to do it for the camera, man, for the sake of TV or whatever. I'll sleep out here in the middle of the night or middle of the woods in a homemade lean-to. It's gonna be a long night though. Right now I'm gonna put this out, save fire. I should get nice and warm. I'm gonna steam myself. Can't see. Come on. At least my thing is relatively clean, huh? Relatively. I got napkins. I'll wipe it out tomorrow. I should put a little more snow on that and make it go. And anyways, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to bed. You're gonna come with me. All right, heading in for the night. I got hot foil rocks right here. Put my machete right there. My gun, I take the safety off. My knife, unclip, big knife. I have to kill somebody. Go in. This fucking tart bush. Get off me, man! Fucking tart, man. It's so big. It's like it's snatched onto my head. Alright. Take the boots off. You don't want to bring your rubber boots in here. No bugs, I hope. It's the middle of winter. This is a summertime tent, but I had that tarp over it, so. And this is just close her up, bruh. Close her up. And so, what do I use for a pillow, you ask? These nuts. Well, my coat is my pillow. My dad's Russian. Dad's goofy ass Russian jacket. And that's all I need. And then I get in. I got my hot rocks right here, kicking heat like a mofo. Melted my pad. Get in. Not the most comfortable scenario I've ever been in. Let me try something. No, we're good. I just had to turn the light on for my phone, stupid. I'm not a cameraman. I gotta tell you, it's warm in here already. I mean, this thing is gonna be warm. Toasty warm. So it could be worse. I could wake up to, I could wake up to 10 inches of snow on me, which would suck, but part of the game, right? I'm ready to face whatever. It's going to get cold. Every night up here this time of year is in the 20s, maybe teens. I'm pretty warm right now because I've been working and cutting breaking wood and fire and cooking and running around and getting in this thing. So I'm kind of comfortable. This fleece I got is very heavy, and I had that heavy jacket on, so I'm good. But I have these rocks in here. These rocks, and they're heavy and they're warm. They're kicking mad heat. You can feel the heat coming off them as you get near them. So it's me. I'm gonna lay down right here, and then here's my pillow, my jacket, my pillow. All right. This is how I keep myself warm. I got a hat. I just pulled the whole thing down around my whole head like this. Get my pillow situated. I'm actually pretty comfortable. I'm pretty warm right now, but at some point, I'm sure I'll end up zipping in this bad boy. There's a stick or a twig or something under me. Yeah, that's better. Move. It was just a. Actually, got a pretty good spot here. Right? It's flat. I got this pad. What'll end up happening inevitably by the middle of the night, I'll zip this thing all the way up over my head and zip inside of it. But for now, I'm relatively comfortable. Been a long day, and I survived. Like the kid, there's a kid out there named Will Survive. He's funny. Got through my day, ate my Russian MREs, got a full belly, got my tent thing set up. So God bless. I'll see you in the morning. That'll be day 2, and we'll do something else. I'm thinking about going fishing tomorrow. I might not catch nothing because I'm not literally a winter fisherman, but I'm gonna try. For the sake of camera stuff. I'm out. Look, fat. Saying weird.